Hello friends, welcome to the channel TutorialConnect.com. We are doing the JS practice questions, and today our question is that we have an input like this input array, this one, and we should get output as this. Okay, so basically we have to write a method, or you can say function, to achieve this output when we pass this input. Okay, so you can see the result will be inside a nested array. That means one array and another. We have one with 7 and two with 6, 3 with 5, and there is no where for 4, so it will repeat itself. Okay, so if we will have 8 here, then it will come with 6. Sorry, you can say you have 8 here, then 7, then 6, then 5. Okay, so how can you achieve this? Okay, so let's start with the function. Okay, so we will basically use the map in JavaScript. Okay, so map is initialized with new keyword. Okay, so let's we have a map. Now what we will do, we can use either for loop, map. Okay, so here you can use map as well on input array. Okay, so map, you have a value, you can say value and index. Okay, so now what we'll have to do, we will have array let output equal to this one, and we should have console whole dot log output. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Basically we will not get in output in map, we will get in we will get in map. Okay, so later we will see what will happen. Okay, so first thing what we have to do, we have to break the loop into half. Means if we have 7 elements, okay, then we have to make it up to half. Okay, so for that we have to write some condition like if I is less than array ip dot length. So we will basically take out the length here into a variable so that there no should be performance issue. Otherwise each time you will have to get the length. Okay, it's length. Then what you will have to do, m dot set your key. So key value, and you will have to set with previous value. So IP, and you will have length minus I. Okay, so we have undefined up to 7 times in OP because we are not returning anything. Okay, so what you can do, you can use for let I of m dot increase. Okay, and then we have console log of I. You can see we have 1 with undefined, okay, and 2 with 8, 3 with 7. Okay, so that's why, because we are to use like this. If we will do with less than equal to, then you can see what will happen. Okay, so up to length we don't need, so we have to do with divide by 2. So now what we have seen, we are getting 1 with undefined, 2 with 8. Our aim is to achieve 1 with 8. Okay, so we have to remove from that, and what you can see, if this will be undefined, means this last one is undefined, you can use with length. Okay, See, now what we are getting? We are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means up to 5 we need only. That means we don't need equal to right now. Okay, we, we need up to 4 only. Okay. Uh, the main requirement is that up from 6 we have to check what will happen. Okay, now what we'll have to do, we have to take the math dot round because it is not exactly rounding the value if we have 7. Okay, so if we will have length okay, so we have I here, all dot log I. So we are what we are getting I 1 2 3. Okay, so it will be length minus 1. Okay, so we are getting 0th position, so this minus 0, that means length is not there, so we have to write like this, length minus 1. Okay, then we have 7, and if we have equal to here, okay, you can see now we have achieved what we want to achieve. So if there are 7 elements, then 1 7 2 6 3 5 and 4 4. So in M entries we have key value array, okay, in iterable object. Okay, now what will happen if we will have 8 here? So you can see if there is value 8, then we will have to remove this one. Okay, that means this will work. Okay, so for that we will have to, if you have round this you will get 4, that means up to 4 you don't need. If we have 7, that means it will return 3.5. if you round it, it is 4. So we will basically use floor. Okay, so now what will happen, it will work, and if you have 7, then also it will work. Okay, so you don't have to remove this one. Okay, so now when your array will increase, no matters. Okay, you will have last with first, first with last, second last with second first. Okay, similarly if you don't have pair, then you will have repeat here. Okay, so this was the requirement. Okay, so basically these questions are asked, these tricky questions are asked in interviews to check whether you can create this type of array or not. Okay, so what we have did, we have simply created a map. Okay, or you can say you can create array as well. Okay, and you have to push this one, okay, each time. So you can see with array as well, let a equal to new array, and we will just push this one, a dot push with array, and we will have loop a dot for each console dot log x. So you can see you with the help of array you can also use this, but the map is okay. uh, and what we have done inside this map, you can use reduce as well, but map is better in performance than reduce. Okay, so we have basically uh, half created the half length of the array size. Okay, and we have used the floor, okay, to get the round off, okay, lowest round off, and we are just compared without. Okay, and then we have taken out the value with I minus I. Okay, means last minus one. Otherwise, if it will not exist, then we will just simply pass the last one. Okay, so thanks for watching this session. Okay, in next coming video we will discuss more questions, tricky questions like this, which were asked in interviews. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe our channel for upcoming videos.